Hi, and welcome to the Country Club Podcast. I'm Will.
I'm Cole.
I'm Lucas.
And I'm Ransom.
This week we're going to talk about Dr.Disrespect getting banned from Twitch and all the conspiracy theories going around that. Touch on a new game by Amazon that is going into beta, and some new games coming into Xbox Game Pass, and then some twists and curves and all that jazz along the way. So let's start with Doc. He's gone off Twitch.
Yeah, it was like unexpected. It came out of nowhere.
Yes.
He just kind of like gone.
Well, and they just bought him out. Like
They did. Yeah.
They contracted him 3 months ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Not even. It's probably been like 2 months.
It wasn't that long ago.
Well, okay, maybe 3 months because I think I might have been back at school.
I guess he disrespected somebody. Like, damn.
Where's my phone?
Good job, Rainey.
Sorry.
No, it's a joke. But I think it's really weird that Doc is getting disrespected by Twitch.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely did something.
Something happened.
So
there's a lot of conspiracy theories.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
and go ahead.
I've heard the theory that it's because he's not a real doctor. But that wouldn't
I don't think
warrant...
that's not it.
That's not true. That's a meme.
Yeah,
but
but
he doesn't introduce himself like it's his nickname, but like he doesn't like.
What?
If you look at his business card, it wouldn't say Doctor.
Yeah.
It would say
Now,
his
I'll be
name,
honest.
aka Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, I'm not really watching that much. I've seen a few clips surface around. I just can't imagine what would cause Twitch to just
I haven't seen anything
snap him out of existence.
bad from him either, because I haven't watched him, but he's played with people that I watch, so I see clips of him.
I mean, if abusing
funny,
cats is okay.
There was that incident a few months ago where he filmed in a bathroom, which is illegal. And he got
he got kicked a little bit, or he got banned for a couple.
Did he film somebody?
That
or
was
did
a year ago.
No,
just himself.
They were at some con or something, and they were like, "Hey, we need a private place to film something." Oh, the bathroom's quiet, and it was like a total dumb just airhead
move. Yeah.
And he apologized for it, and he got banned for like a month, and then he came back and everything was fine. So I don't.
Yeah, Twitch is really dumb.
Well, yeah. Well, and also, it was like him and Pokimane were they're like top dogs that they just bought out. Like they were trying to make them the new Ninja or Shroud. And
they can have Ninja and Shroud back if they want.
They can get Ninja and Shroud back now. There's no way what Ninja or Shroud is definitely coming back to Twitch. One, if not both of them.
I feel like Ninja's gonna go to YouTube.
Yeah.
If anything, I don't know if he'll go back to Twitch because I'm pretty sure he crap talked him and everything.
He did.
And just kind of, I don't think he wants to go back after how they treated him when he left.
I don't like.
It will be whoever gives him
like an asshole.
Who?
He is Ninja.
Oh yeah.
I am not a Ninja guy.
I saw a meme where it's I saw a clip of him talking against bullying, and then it switched to him just going, "You're trash," and yelling at kids on Fortnite.
He's an asshole pretending to be family friendly.
I think 13-year-olds like him because 13-year-olds are also assholes.
Well, yeah, but
they have the same mindset.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
They say they have all the same world views.
Yeah.
Ninja's a large 13-year-old.
Yeah.
He rats on the Logan brothers. The Paul brothers.
But that's every fucking YouTuber now.
That's everybody.
Right,
it's just
I
how you
hate them.
It's just how you get views on your video. Like, we could probably label this something about them.
Fuck Logan Paul.
Yeah, exactly. And people are gonna click on it.
New info: Logan Paul has AIDS? ? Shocked emoji. 13,000 views.
Well, I feel like, right now, if you put Dr. Disrespect and a Paul brother, Dr. Disrespect, secretly a Paul.
Oh God.
No, what you should have done is Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect Twitch banned for sexual assault.
Ranking in the views.
Yeah.
If you put proof on the end of it,
is that
you're gonna get views.
If we
views.
titled the video
It's
"Dr.
proof.
Disrespect gets banned for
it's-
sexual assault proof," we would get like 30
I don't think he
billions
would.
views.
Well,
No, because
I don't.
the thing is,
I don't think.
like.
Go ahead, Rainey.
No, I was just gonna say his wife posted like a Twitter thing.
Yeah. Well, and he got caught. He like came clean about cheating on his wife. So I don't
Oh,
feel
he
like
did?
after that. Yeah, that's
I
why
didn't
he
know that.
disappeared
That was a
He
long time.
disappeared,
That was
like-
like 2 years ago.
a year ago, I think. No, 2, because I was still in, I was still in high
it was-
school. Yeah.
Before it was like
Um,
during Counter Strike. It was like during his rise, during like or not Counter Strike, during the
No.
PUBG era. Is
Yeah.
sort of when that all came out.
Right before right before he came back, right before it fell off.
Right.
It was kind of in the time where PUBG was still competing with Fortnite, like competing.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's anything like sexual harassment or anything
No.
like that. I just don't think he would do that after the whole
I don't
cheating
think he would
scandal.
either.
No, and I
He has too much to lose to do that.
Well, and he is a
Yeah.
kid. He is a kid.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
don't because and also like I honestly think it might just be like personal opinion disclaimer. I legitimately think it might just be like a minor because like the one thing we know is that Twitch said it wasn't a FAFSA thing, so it wasn't like him playing copyrighted music or something. Like Twitch tweeted that, but I think it's some minor break in code. Like he broke some minor.
I feel like
term
he
of
did
service.
something
Aren't
and
they
then
in
Twitch
it,
just
though?
Twitch just wanted to get rid of him because toxicity, and they want to make their platform family
But they
friendly.
just paid him a bunch of money to be on the platform.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, I don't know.
it doesn't make
Obviously,
any sense.
they've been watching
It really
him for a
doesn't
long
make any
time
sense.
in order to, I don't know.
Why hasn't Twitch released in a statement explaining why they
They
did it?
did, but it wasn't very clear.
What did they
Yeah,
say?
Yeah.
no one knows why he
It's
was
not
banned.
very detailed. It's
Yeah.
just kind of
No.
yeah.
They haven't even told him why he's banned. I mean, I think he knows
He
why
probably
he's banned.
knows now.
I think he probably knows what he did, but like Twitch
They had to
hasn't
have
directly,
given him. They've had to
No,
have
like,
given him
it's-
one by now, but he might have not
maybe-
come out to the public of what that reason is.
as of a few days ago, they hadn't reached out to him.
You guys, I shared it in our doc, but you guys saw the video of him getting banned, right? Like it's fucking.
Oh yeah, I saw
weird.
that.
Mm-hmm.
How it just
Well, like,
cut
the video of him-
after like him just like
No.
he's like, all right, I gotta go or whatever, and then he cut to an ad, and then the stream just cut off.
Yeah, well,
No.
because you can watch on the stream. He like, there's one point on the stream where he like looks at his phone, and then he does like a whole like.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
and
like
for the
right
next
at the
15
end.
Minutes, for like the next 15 minutes, he looks like he's trying not to get emotional, and then he like thanks his whole fan base.
Yeah.
And
And then he kept saying like, "We'll get through this" or whatever, and then
yeah. So I think
Then
he
he
definitely
just-
got like an
yeah,
email or a
disappeared.
text on his phone.
yeah, it's
that
probably a
was like,
text
"You're
message
getting
or
banned in
something.
20 minutes. Yeah.
Well, it's weird. It doesn't add up.
I feel like it,
and I know we don't have all the information, but it's just so weird.
yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it could have been like a text message that said like, "End your stream soon so we can talk" or whatever. You're banned or something like that. That got
Yeah.
him to like end his stream because that was kind of abruptly how he ended it. So
It was. And
Well,
it was
I
like
mean, oh no, go, Rainey.
well, I was just gonna say that I mentioned that YouTube channel I had. There was like some
Mhm.
psychology, like a psychologist like looked at his face and looked at like, okay,
it
he's
was
like
like,
the
uh,
motions he was doing. Like you can see there's a change in his whole
Yeah, you can
attitude
tell.
the moment he looked at his phone.
yeah,
I don't know, I
for
just-
sure.
Out.
Like what did he like? I just feel like there's nothing. Like normally when somebody gets banned, it's like okay, they said something, or they showed something on stream that was inappropriate, or something. You know what I mean?
He could be an alcoholic. He kind of seems like one. Kind of
But
looks
that's
like
not
it.
against
but-
Twitch's terms of service,
You're right.
unless you're
Drinking
doing
character.
it on stream, which he didn't, to my knowledge.
Wait, so people who do like the after dark streams, do they just not show themselves drinking on camera? Is that how they get away with it?
I don't think it's against to
Is it
show
not?
alcohol
Oh, it's
consumption
not?
on.
Okay.
You just have to put
Um,
it. You have to like put it in the tab. You have to be like,
Yeah, like
You have
after
to
dark,
make people
18
aware that
plus.
you're doing it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I think it's very strange, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, I don't
like
get
at
it.
all. Especially because they just paid him. That's
They
the
did.
biggest thing.
They did.
That's
Like,
They
yeah.
just contracted him,
It
so why
just-
are they gonna boot him, kick him off to the
I feel like
And
curb?
it was
that
a what?
really
Lucas?
indicates that he did something.
He did something bad.
Probably
Something bad
actually,
happened.
It had to be something real life illegal. I would guess minor or extreme.
Maybe he got
Yeah, 'cause
maybe
I
it was,
don't-
like money something. Money
I don't
laundering,
think-
embezzling.
I don't think they would have done that if it like ban him permanently if it was something minor on Twitch.
Yeah.
I think it would have been like
Mm.
you get a 5-month ban or something like that.
I feel like they would want to handle that, but okay. Well, so on the company side, right? Like if I was Twitch, I would want to handle that behind closed doors because you just promoted him as one of your like top 2 streamers. It was like him and Pokimane made huge news when they signed with Twitch.
Signed with Twitch.
So why would they ban him while he's live streaming? And like do all this attention to it. If I was Twitch, Twitch is not great with their like enforcement of rules and all
Yeah.
their bullshit.
No.
But they're
terrible
still
with it.
not.
They might be trying to
I-
prove that they are by banning him
Yeah, banning.
permanently, like showing
like-
that they have a top streamer here and they'll ban him because he did this. They're not gonna give
make an
him like
example out of it.
yeah.
I
They're
think
not
if they
gonna
were
give
making
him.
an example, they'd be publicizing what he did wrong, though.
I feel
Well,
like
that
it's
might be
gonna
what
come
Will was
out
saying.
within the next couple of weeks.
behind
of what
behind
happened.
closed doors. That maybe they'll
Well,
release.
if-
I mean,
like,
if it was something big, they might like.
Even
release
his
a lawsuit or
streamer
something.
friends are like, they don't know what's going on, or they're acting
Yeah.
like they don't know what's going on at least.
Well, everybody's been giving him a ton of support.
Yeah.
His fans
Yeah,
and
because-
fellow streamers.
No one knows what he
nothing
did.
Came out.
Yeah.
It was like from our perspective as the audience, it looks like Twitch made the first strike. Really.
Well,
We
even
don't
if
know
it's
what happened. But-
legal trouble, he might not even be allowed to say what it is for X amount of time.
Well, I'm sure
So
if it, yeah,
if he just disappears for good, no one will ever know where he went. So
right.
I'm confused. Like, okay, yeah, him like being like, we'll get through this, gives me the impression that he did do something wrong and he knew it was
yeah,
up.
it was
while he
kind of like
streaming.
the
He knew
oh
he did
crap
something.
moment.
But his wife supported him, which is weird to me. Well, I get like
Well,
I don't know.
it-
She was
all of it
probably in on it if it was
That's true.
and I feel like Twitch would just want like I don't know. I feel like Twitch would just mafia him away and not
Yeah,
like why ban him while he's streaming?
that was kind of
Like
weird.
right? Like
Yeah. In the middle of a stream, they looking at his phone, and then all of a sudden it just ends. I don't know how long he was streaming for before that, so I don't know if it was coming to an end or if he just started.
I think it was.
but just wait an hour and ban him then.
Yeah.
Like
Just don't
would
let him
still
come
be-
back on air. Don't cut him off while he's already live.
It's. I don't know. It just feels
So-
like. Oh no! Go ahead, Lucas.
If Twitch were to, so I don't know much about Twitch, but you're saying that when Twitch bans someone, they don't normally ban them midstream. They wait, or
That's what I've
well,
seen.
usually when people are banned, it's for like nudity or like
so if it
Um,
happens midstream, it's really obvious why.
yeah, from
Yeah.
my experience at least, whenever like I see some headline like so and so is banned,
Yeah, but
it's usually like boobs come up and then
Mm.
5 minutes later the ban hammer comes down.
but
It's that
like,
kind of stuff.
no one knows what he did, and he
like,
just
XQC,
XQC played a stripping game, and like
and then yeah.
and then immediately like got cut for like a week.
Mm.
And usually they're not permabans. I
Yeah.
have not seen a big streamer well, and okay, in our defense, we don't know if it's a permaban from what I can tell.
The current ban is permanent.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's as far as I was able to find out
Okay.
in like the last few days. It is a permanent ban. I mean, also permanent bans can be lifted by Twitch.
Yeah, they can.
No, I agree, but I was gonna say in current memory, I don't remember a streamer that big ever being permanently banned of recent memory.
I
And
I can't think of any.
Yeah, and I may be wrong, but of the big ones that I know, I can't remember anyone that was just like, bam, done. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
without warning. Like he got a week suspension for the toilet thing, right? Which
Yeah.
and he left for a while when he cheated on his wife. So maybe they're doing a 3-strike thing, but the first one Twitch wasn't involved in. It was just him. The second one he apologized for, and like understood why he was
he's
banned.
got 2 strikes. So
Theoretically,
But his second
theoretically,
strike was the permanent one.
but the first one
No,
when he cheated
yeah.
on his wife, that's
That-
not
that's
on the
not
platform.
involved.
Twitch has absolutely no
nothing,
say in
nothing. Yeah,
They can't do
If
anything.
that. That is
They
an
didn't
If
ban
they
him
do,
or
that's messed
anything.
up.
No, he chose to go off the platform because
Yeah.
1, he had a lot of personal issues, and 2, he was receiving a lot of hate.
Jeez, why would he cheat on his wife? His wife's hot. Just looked it up.
I've never seen. a
I've
picture
never
of his
seen
wife.
his wife.
I will send the link very quickly here.
Well, I'm in the boat right now where I saw some conspiracy theories where he was talking about moving platforms, and that's why they banned him. But why
if
would
they-
you move? Why would you move platforms? when
Maybe
they
he
just
wanted
paid
to go
you
to
a bunch of
Mixer.
fucking money.
Also, that's a terrible decision. If you're worried about your streamer, one of your biggest streamers, moving platforms,
You should
you
try
don't
be
ban them.
keeping
You
him.
pay
Yeah.
them more money.
I don't understand.
This above all other things would force him to
It-
move to another platform.
It could have pissed him off though, because when they sign the contract, they have to stay for a certain amount of time. So if he would have just like abandoned the contract, left early, they could have got pissed off and been like,
mentioning it on stream also doesn't constitute to actually doing it.
yeah,
Also, if I was Twitch, I'd see that money I spent on Dr. Disrespect as an investment. And why would I perma-ban him when I could ban him for, like, say he did do something wrong,
give him like
ban him for a month,
yeah,
and like that's what they did with like Alinity, right? Like when she was feeding vodka to her fucking cat and bullshit. Or she got banned for nudity or whatever.
yeah.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
It was-
Yeah, she gets banned all the time, and she's not perma banned. And Doc just got the banning hammer on him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really like. I mean, Twitch is terrible. Like, there have been calls from streamers in the community for years about like a 3-strike system. Like, 1 offense you get a week, 2 offenses you get a 2 offenses you get 2 months, 3rd offense you get 6 months, 4th offense you're good done, something like that, right? And Twitch has never done it. Twitch has always just been like, no, we can ban you for any amount of time for whatever we
Yeah,
want
like
to.
here, you're fine. You can come back now.
Also, I wanna bring up one thing about Twitch that I just thought about. So, in The Last of Us 2, there is a sex scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
And from
Didn't
what
know
I
that,
can
but
tell,
okay.
sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it. I saw it because
I don't care about
Dude,
spoilers for the game anymore. I
because,
spoiled it already.
Yeah.
yeah, I saw it on Twitch people talking about it, right?
Ugh.
How are you supposed to play that game on Twitch and like be blind and try to play it legit if that just shows up? Like you're
Well,
gonna get
It's in
banned.
the rating. It's in the rating. It's rated M.
No, I know,
It's a
but-
non.
But
It's a
also, isn't
non.
it like a. It's like a movie sex scene, right? Where
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
not
all
explicit.
implied and nothing's actually shown, right? Or
Well,
I mean, I haven't.
you see tit, you see boob.
Do you?
I don't know.
So like, but Twitch just needs to change it. So it's like accidental nudity isn't going to kill a streamer's career. You know what I mean? Like you're going live, shit like that happens on the news
But
all
also,
the time.
Twitch is never gonna ban somebody for playing like Last of Us 2
I guess.
was way too big a title for people
I
to.
guess. Well, they do that thing where they selectively
What
enforce
if-
their rules.
What if you're
Well, that's
running
what I
around
mean.
in Rust and there's just dicks and tits hanging out everywhere.
Well, you can turn that off.
You can.
So
Yeah.
you'd have to
And,
do that.
yeah, and I
But, like,
understand
in
that, but do they ban people or like do they suspend people for doing that, or do they get in
if
trouble?
You're a
I
small
would assume
streamer,
so,
if you're
yeah.
a small streamer, yes. If you're a big streamer, no.
Yeah,
No.
okay, that's what I thought.
But like I especially with like playing M-rated games, like no one's gonna be able to stream Cyberpunk because I guarantee, knowing The Witcher, there's gonna be titties everywhere, dude. There's
Okay,
gonna be
you can
genitals and
literally
TVs all over.
You can customize
Your
the
genitals.
size of your genitals in the character select screen.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, they're gonna be walking around like Victor, my guy.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to stream the biggest game of probably
but they will,
next
because
5
again,
years.
it's selective enforcement.
I know.
I don't think
I
they're
know.
gonna ban somebody for playing
Um
Cyberpunk, even if there's suggestive content in it.
I guess, yeah.
Because I do get the difference between like playing a game like Cyberpunk where nudity is like part of the world and like this whole overarching
Yeah.
thing, versus like XQC playing a stripping game.
Yeah.
Like,
But you could make the like, because XQC was doing that for comedy, so you can make an argument. There is an argument to be made. I'm not saying I agree with it,
Yeah.
but there is an argument to be made that if you're gonna allow Last of Us 2 sex scenes and boobs in Cyberpunk, I can play a shitty stripper game because that's the joke. It's this it's a very gray line, and I don't know. Why don't they just do like age restricting like YouTube does? Make it so you have to have an account and you're 18.
Because they're dumb and
To-
bad.
Yeah, to watch certain streamers or like turn on
Yeah.
like a
because
like YouTube has like the thing where you can like activate
Yeah,
like
for
the
kids.
mature content and stuff.
Yeah.
So they
yeah,
should
but
make that
also, like,
before you start a stream. You should be able to like select that option so people under the age of 18 or whatever can't join in.
But YouTube
Or-
also recently got hit with that huge thing from the government with like, because they had a ton of like content, because YouTube's terms of service are you're supposed to be 13 or over to be able to go on YouTube, but like nobody follows that. And
Mhm.
YouTube, I guess, got hit with a big thing where, like, basically because they had content, they were like, okay, this platform is for 13-year-olds and up, and then they have a ton of content aimed at 5-year-olds. They got hit with like a huge like lawsuit or something.
They
from the
change
government.
stuff. Like with every time we have to upload, we have to say if it's made for kids or not.
Yeah, and then if it's made for kids, then YouTube does not collect any
let's-
user information.
Yeah,
Let's
can't
just
do
say
that. Collect
100% of
ads.
the time it's not for kids.
So, well, and I think the option would help. Like, if you make it an 18 plus,
No, it
like,
would.
I'm not saying the option to make it like an 18 plus stream,
Yeah.
or like 17 up stream for M games.
Right.
Also, isn't M rated 17 and up? I
Yes.
just thought of
Yeah.
this.
It is.
Okay, so that is so fucking dumb now that I'm thinking about it, because like any other adult content is 18 and plus,
18 and
right?
up.
Well, I mean, the
Like-
ESRB as a whole is stupid, so.
Yeah.
Well, I literally just thought of that, and it's one of the stupidest things. Like, an
I also think
R-rated
it's-
movie is 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even
That's really
18.
dumb.
Yeah. The rating systems are all 1 year back than everything else.
That's so dumb.
That's
That
stupid.
is so dumb. Like, and I know, like, NC-17 is... That's just like porn movies, right? Or like movies
Basically.
that are super bloody. Yeah, and that's
yeah,
17.
It's either like
That's so fucking dumb, dude.
It's one or the other.
Sorry,
both, so
no, it's a dumb.
I just thought of that, and my brain just like broke for a second, being like,
Yeah.
that makes no sense at all.
yep.
Whatever. Twitch, Doc, conspiracy theory.
I don't like Twitch.
But like, yeah, Twitch. Well, and just one more thing on the point of like why they don't make it age restricted content.
Yeah.
Because like, think about it with YouTube, like you guys just said, if you make content for kids under, like I said, I think it's 13, you can't collect ad money on it because it's like targeting children, right?
Yeah.
And it's using
Yeah.
their impressionability. So if you make streams age restricted, you basically, like, any streamer who makes like Roblox videos or streams, stuff like that, streams for younger people, those streamers then can't collect money
Wait,
on
but why
ads.
the younger people?
Yeah, I don't actually know how Twitch is skirting the laws about not collecting information on people
Well,
under
they-
the age
they-
of 13.
Because when you sign into Twitch, there's like an 18. It's something I think you. I don't remember there. I think there's some sort of like, I'm over 18 or something.
Something. Well, also, like, we have adult networks on TV and stuff, like Adult
Yeah.
Swim. Like, it's not as like fucked up as some of the stuff you'd see in like Doom or whatever, but
Yeah.
or like whatever.
Yeah.
But it isn't. It is a thing. You know what I mean? Like, it is an industry, adult focused content.
Yeah.
And I don't think, like, I know with YouTube, if you age restrict your video, I don't think you can get ads on it.
No.
Which I think is really fucking dumb.
Yeah, that is
Because-
really stupid.
Because you can just make adult
That's
content.
just gonna like encourage people not to do that, and because they want to
Right.
make
Well-
money. So
But there's also laws, like, because it's about the law, right? It's about the idea that if you're putting a bunch of ads for this, that, or the other thing in front of a bunch of 8-year-olds, they're super impressionable, and you can absolutely take advantage of them because they're really, really vulnerable to
I
ads.
guess so, but
Okay, but my point is, I was just thinking about this. You could, so I don't know programming, computers, bullshit, whatever, but why don't you just have like, why don't YouTube sell ads for like age groups, right? So you could say, is this kid for, or maybe not, like, you have normal YouTube, right, which is just like content
Whatever,
the normal stuff. Then you have 4 kids, and then you have the adult 18 plus YouTube, right?
yeah,
And why doesn't YouTube sell ads per thing?
Well, that's the issue. Is I think they would, but
Why-
they need to distribute the
US law,
ads.
you are literally not allowed to make ads on the internet that target, like it's not about the content itself on YouTube. It's about the ads. You can't make ads that target young children on
That
the
makes
internet,
no sense.
which is
Well, is
bullshit
that
because you can
true?
do it on
No.
TV.
Well,
You
I
can
was
do
just
it on
gonna
TV,
say,
but you can't do
yeah.
it on the internet.
well, also, then just lope kids into normal YouTube. Because, like, the adults, there's no reason I should make no money on an age-restricted video. There's no, like, real reason other than, like, an age restriction and, like, I'm not going to post porn on YouTube. But if
Yeah.
I'm playing, like, Last of Us and or Doom, and, it's bloody, it's gory, whatever, if it gets age restricted, I shouldn't have to freak out. We can, because there's no law against targeting adult ads, like selling ads for adults, and they do
No.
that on YouTube, or not on
Yeah.
YouTube, on TV.
So-
And also, I don't understand why. Also, I'm not knowledgeable enough. Don't take my word as fact, but I don't understand why YouTube law and TV law are different.
It makes
especially
no
now.
sense because now YouTube
it's,
has
um,
that TV section. So can they use TV ads? They have YouTube
Yeah,
TV.
it's-
So can they use TV
Well,
ads, or is
the
it
law
just the
was
same
made
thing?
back in like 2000. It was like right when the internet exploded. The governments of the world rushed to make laws about it, right? Because that's what you have to do. And so a lot of these laws were made back when the internet was right first.
They
blowing
need
up.
to change them. So
Hey,
Right.
sorry
No,
about this.
there-
I have to
there are
go for
definitely
a
some
second. I'll be
outdated
right
laws.
back.
yeah,
We're gonna go to break anyway, so we can continue our YouTube discussion after break, but I think we're long past due for break, so yeah. Enjoy the
Yeah.
ad, whatever nothing we put in here.
all right, sweet.
And welcome back from break. On YouTube news, we talked about during break, Mr. Beast is doing his finger competition, I checked on TikTok and it's still going on. I think it's really awesome. What do you guys think?
I think that's pretty cool. I forgot about it. I wanted to try to do it.
Yeah, me
But
too.
I don't know anything
I
about
haven't heard
TikTok.
anything about it. Like I stopped following Mr. Beast, so like the first I heard about it was like
they did
last night when you
it
guys
was
somebody told me about it last night.
do you know the MSCHF or whatever, the company they made like the walk on water shoes, like the Jesus shoes,
Yeah.
and like the
Yeah.
mystery boxes and stuff. Like if you buy the mystery box for like $100, if you keep it for 100 days, you send it back and they give you $1,000 or whatever.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
It's that they did a collab with Mr.Beasts. They made the app, and basically you have to hold your finger on it. And I think there's like different challenges and stuff. And like last
Okay.
person to let off their phone wins X amount of money. I think it goes up to like $25,000. Was it 20 grand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
wow.
that's what
okay.
it's advertised as.
Wait,
Yeah.
what part of
Cool.
that challenge is
I think that
difficult?
it looked like the money was going up over time. Is what it looked like to me.
Is
So
it like
I
a
don't
donate
know.
thing? Like everybody who buys the
Maybe.
app.
No, the
contributes to
app was
pool?
free. It was
free.
Oh,
free.
the app was free.
Yeah, it was free
okay.
it was free to enter. Anybody could do it.
So,
But the Twitch
Which
trolls
I
were
just-
so funny.
well, yeah, we can talk about that in a sec. But I'm pretty sure Mr. Beast found a way to, like, kick people that are using robots to do it. Like, I saw one dude with a
It's
3D
their-
printer, and he had
Yeah.
a pen, and it just went in a circle.
They also did like, I think they did like challenges where like it was like put your finger here, or like drag your finger to
Mhm.
like one corner, or do like a certain pattern or something like
Oh,
that.
so it eliminates
So,
anybody
yeah.
using like a robot.
Yeah. So it's not like you just hold your finger on there and swirl it around the whole time. It's just kind of helpful.
I envy anyone who has that much free time that they could be at the end.
Anybody
of it
who
right now.
does Mr. Beast challenges, dude, you got to give them respect
Well,
because they go for so long.
So long. Well, like I could see doing like one of the ones where you like I'm gonna take a weekend and like fly out and do one challenge for a weekend and then I go home.
Yeah, like,
But like
did
this
you guys
shit where it's like
did you guys watch
3-4
any of
days.
the $1 million competition? Like the keep
did.
your
They were
I-
good.
that was
I
a
watched
lot.
One of the prelim ones. I didn't
Yeah.
watch the
Yeah.
final $1 million one.
That one was funny. It was I wouldn't want to stay in that long, but
Well, and I will be the first to admit I like Mr. Beast, but he's a little cringe, little bit.
Yeah.
But he's a good guy, and like this stuff is interesting. Like I did not think because we're recording this on Thursday. I think it started on Tuesday.
Monday or Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah. Well, happy 4th after
Yeah.
because this comes out on Monday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
happy 4th
um,
of July. Late 4th of July.
Yeah. We
America.
doxed us when we're recording, so I thought I'd at least give the good old American salute.
Yep.
But no, I really think it's interesting that a lot of people have like, cause I'm unemployed. I'm not going to school, but I could not sit in my room with
I
my
wouldn't
phone
have the
plugged
patience. Yeah.
in. Well, like
No.
even if I had the patience, I just don't have the time to sit. Like if I would do it on my bed, I would have had my phone. I would have had it plugged in, and I would have just sat there and watched TV.
Yeah, and what do you
for,
do?
like-
What do you do if your grandma calls you or someone calls you
Yeah,
or
like
texts you? What are you supposed to do? Just ignore them for?
Yeah. Ignore
Like
it, I
what if
guess.
what if it's like a death call? Someone's in like an emergency and you're like you can't answer the phone and you're like, oh sorry, I wanted
gotta win
$20,000.
you're,
Yeah,
you're taking that risk.
I want the money. So
I didn't think it. Well, I didn't think it'd go on this long.
neither did
I
I.
really
I
didn't.
I thought it'd last like 2-3 days maybe, or no, not
that's
2-3
something
days, like 1 to 2 days. I didn't think it'd
Mhm.
go this long, but who knows?
Mr. Beast's challenge prove how well one they prove how like willpower like how much willpower people have, two how far people are willing to go for a lot of money.
Yeah.
a lot of his challenges. I like anyone that would make me do a physical activity for more than 20 minutes. I couldn't do, but like sitting. They did one where it was like sitting in a pool of like whatever, right? Like milk, ice.
Or
They
like
did a
to
bunch of
stay
ones.
in the circle.
Milk.
Yeah, stay in the
Yeah.
circle. That'd be easy for me. I like as long as I
I
would
wanna do-
probably be bored. but I could do it because I'd be like, okay, I'll waste 2 days of my life sitting here thinking
you
about what
poop?
I'm gonna do with that $20,000.
I'd like to do one of the
Hey, how do you
the
poop?
Mr.
How do you
Beast.
poop in the circle?
And I think they give you a
Okay.
bucket. To be honest with you, they give you a 5-gallon bucket. But so I want to be in one of his challenges where he like drops you in Best Buy and tapes a circle on the ground. He's like, whatever you can put in the circle, you can get.
Those
Yeah,
would be
that-
fun.
Well, those are interesting because like then you're just playing Tetris at that point.
I mean, hey, you don't have to do any physical stuff besides stacking Jenga blocks. So
It's fair.
Did you see the episode? It's one of those, but they're in like a game store, and the guy gets a Joker statue to
that
fit.
was GameStop. They
Yeah.
were in a GameStop.
I've seen that one.
Mr. Beast's content, I like it. I like to watch it. I think it's pretty good content.
Yeah, that was a good one because that guy was really nervous about going over. And
Oh,
Mr.
that
Beast
was
like,
so
"No,
funny."
Get the statue.
No, you gotta
the-
get to see
the
it.
Joker statue.
What was it? It was like It was like a
What when he shits
$2,500
on people?
statue too. It was
Yeah,
really expensive.
the guy, you could tell the guy's wife was like, "Oh no,
We
not
don't
the
need
Joker
that, yeah.
statue."
Well, I don't even know what I'd pick. Like if I was in a GameStop, I wouldn't be because fuck GameStop. We can talk about that.
Keep in mind you don't get to pick the store. It's like a wheel.
Well, no, I think they just walked in and talked
Yeah.
to people for that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
The
one was
videos-
just
in the
they were
videos
already
I
in there.
saw- And the ones I
Because-
saw, they just walked in and they were already in there, and they're like, "Hey, there, you
Because-
shopping here?"
Because like if I was in GameStop, right? I don't know what I'd pick. I have a PS4. I have an Xbox.
You
Well,
just
you-
get it and sell it, dude.
Don't
You
have
get
a
all that
Joker
stuff and you
statue.
sell it.
Yeah,
You get 3 PS4s and you sell them for $200.
Or you just
each,
have
and
them
then
ring
that's
up everything,
3,600.
and then you look at Mr. Beast and
I
go,
guess.
"Can you just give me the money, man? Just give me the
I would-
liquid
I would-
cash."
I would
Yeah.
feel that Mr. Beast like let whatever I want, and I just went and sold it.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
I'm
sell
with
it all,
Lucas.
but like
It's against the
you watch
spirit.
these videos.
Did
Like I
you-
watched the one where they were in Best Buy.
Recently,
and the guy, the
sorry.
guy had 4. No, you're good. Sorry. The guy had like 4. He had like 4 or 5 consoles, right? He had like 2 Switches, an Xbox, and like 2 PlayStations.
Mm,
He's
I
only
would get
gonna
an
use,
Xbox X.
He's
Or
only going to
the-
use one of each of those,
That's
right?
true.
He's obviously going to sell the other ones.
You get 3 Joker statues.
Dude, I'd
Well,
load up
I
on
don't know.
gaming PCs and shit for the boys.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
So,
Well, honestly,
Mr. Beast
I would-
Newegg.com next.
prime picks would be like I'd get like a camera, because I like my camera, but it's dated. It's good, but it's dated. I'd get like if I was in Best Buy, I'd get a camera and like another laptop. Those would be the first 2 things I go.
I'd
for.
get a camera, a drone, like a really good drone, or a better one than I have.
Oh, I'd get a VR. I'd get an Index.
I'd get
That'd be really
I'd get
funny.
a VR, and then I'd probably get
Um,
a good gaming laptop so I could.
I'd buy a
it's
new
portable.
mouse. My mouse is broken.
Hey, dude, we're like matching.
Wow.
hey,
We're red and blue. Where's leaf green?
I'm the outliers here. I can't. My mouse is. I can't reach it. It's connected to my- I don't know what brand this is. Oh, red.
We
Dragon.
really need to be more audio friendly.
This
Yeah,
mouse
just a
is
little
part of
bit.
the reason I stopped playing Overwatch.
There's a scam going on with Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah, you should talk about that. That's
Oh,
actually
It's
kind of
yes.
important.
It's
It's
bullshit.
yeah.
I was trying to figure out. Saw in the patch notes they officially added gunfight tournaments, which is 2v2 tournaments. So I go to it. It says to go to gamebattles.com. So that's what I do. All right. Wasn't paying attention. Website is not secure, so I wasn't paying attention through any of this. Made an account, linked my Blizzard, and I didn't think anything of it. And I was trying to figure out how to join a team or create a team or whatever to compete in the ladders and competitions and everything. This morning I wake up to an inbox flooded from Blizzard support of people trying to reset my password, and someone successfully got into my account, which I was upset about because it took me forever. Probably took me up until like 1 o'clock to get back into it, so
It's dumb.
it wasn't fun.
It's so stupid.
I'm just
that-
happy they
Managed
didn't
to
like.
get it back.
Yeah, I'm happy they didn't change like my username and everything.
Well, that
Yeah,
costs money.
Which is
Blizzard, that costs
bullshit
money.
that they have
Which is complete
that
bullshit.
website advertise on their game.
Xbox does
Have that
too.
they
which is
have
really
that
fucking
connection,
annoying.
so whatever. Just if anyone's
Xbox?
listening, do not do the tournaments with GameBattles.com or GameBattles.MajorLeagueGaming or whatever the hell it redirects you to.
That's
So
like
with-
Steam for life, dude. Steam for life, honestly.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like,
Well, anything
I'm-
but Blizzard.
okay, I don't want to go on an Epic Store rant. I'm glad they exist, but Steam is better. And
Yeah.
I just like the competition for Steam. That's it.
And
Well, 'cause
Steam's
that's the
been
thing.
really cool recently.
It's like throwing
Beyond-
rocks down. It's like throwing rocks at like little pebbles at a boulder. You're not gonna do
is.
anything.
No, and they're never going to overtake Steam, but by providing some form of competition, all that's going to happen is Steam's going to get better because they're going to feel pressure.
Yeah.
And so it's like, either you get like, you have both, right? And the end results are Epic Game Store dies and Steam gets better. Or Epic Game Store competes with Steam and they both get better. So we win either way.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't understand the hatred towards Epic Games. Like, I'm not a huge fan of them
They
getting
give out free
PC
games, so you can't really be
exclusives.
that mad.
I'm a huge Saints Row fan, and I was kind of annoyed that I have to play Saints Row 3 Remastered on Epic Store. Like, I'll just wait for that on Steam because I want all my Saints Row games
Yeah.
in a
on
line.
Steam.
But it's like, it's at the end of the day, that's not a huge deal. Like, if I really wanted to play Saints Row 3 Remastered, I'd get it on Epic. Like, it's annoying, but I don't think Epic deserves the hatred it gets.
Yeah.
Anyway, Blizzard's launcher, Battle.net, is a shithole now, and I hate it.
Oh my
I mean, it
god,
has
it's
5
awful.
games.
That's the thing about Blizzard
It's so
is
empty.
Blizzard hasn't really had a game that's missed. You know what I mean? They had World of Warcraft, biggest game ever at its peak. You
Yeah, I
have
was gonna say.
Diablo, which is basically the father of all RTSs. Or not RTS. That's StarCraft. They had Warcraft.
Well,
and then they
yeah.
had StarCraft, which are RTSs. Then they had, the Rogue. They had Diablo. Like every
Yeah.
one of their games has basically spawned a genre.
Yeah.
It would seem that
Well,
So they don't have to.
Not
have other games.
Overwatch. Not
Like-
Overwatch.
But it did. Overwatch was the first big hero shooter. What came first? What came before that?
TF2, I would say.
Yeah.
TF2.
Okay,
well,
yeah, TF2.
They're different.
Over-
They're
Overwatch-
different.
Overwatch
But,
is
but
a
TF2
class.
is. I would describe
Overwatch
TF2.
is a class-based shooter on crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and Overwatch, like I remember when we played it, we were like, "This is the most different shooter ever." It really isn't.
Isn't.
It,
But
it
it's
like
fun.
no. Okay, well, we would disagree on that.
I would
but
say
Okay, it was fun.
it was fun.
well, there's only
I
so
don't think
much
it's fun anymore. I
you
agree with
can. There's only so much you can do with players a class-based, team-based, objective-based shooter game. There's only so much you can do with that before all the new features you put in become obnoxious and too much.
Well,
Yeah.
right, and that's
Or
why
too
you gotta
powerful.
focus. Well, and that's why if you look at every successful one, and every successful like competitive multiplayer game, it's not about the features. Like you look at Siege, you look at CS:GO, you look at all of these games, and now Valorant is starting to do it.
Valorant.
All of these successful shooters, they focus so much more on having like really good tight gameplay before they focus on like new agents, new heroes, new features,
Yeah.
new maps. It's all about like having that really good gameplay loop. And
Well, I don't
Overwatch
think-
didn't do that.
I don't think Overwatch ever had that good gameplay loop.
That's what I mean.
Personally, like, and I don't know what they could do to fix it.
The
which
issue
we've
with
got- I
Overwatch
feel
is
like-
they were too obsessed with being a competitive game
Yeah,
I agree
they
with
pushed
that.
They
pushed
lost
that
the fun.
way too hard.
to the detriment of everyone who wasn't a competitive player, which
Yeah.
was 60, 70%
majority.
of players.
Yeah, I was
A
saying,
lot of
that
them.
That's
There's a
like
lot of
the
them.
majority of your
we
player
we
base.
we went hard. We went sweaty for a little bit, but after a while, it just wasn't fun because like everyone had their role. And my biggest problem with Overwatch is like in Siege and CS:GO and even Valorant, like you the player, me can play good and still feel like you're playing good if your team loses. In Overwatch, if your team loses, like if one person isn't pulling their weight, it's pretty much over and you're fucked.
Crumbles.
Yeah.
And that's an
And,
issue
like,
with, I think, team size. Which I'm not saying is
I think
change.
it's an issue with the role, the
Yeah.
how dependent each role is, because and role queue just made it worse because now it's only that. But
everything they did to make it less toxic and better, they just made it more toxic.
Made it
Role
more-
queue
every-
made stuff
every
more
change.
toxic. Yeah.
That was
Well, it all
awful.
started.
It's
Like if
awful.
you look at like the trend, like I saw a video going
Mhm.
over like the trends of Overwatch's sort of decline. It started with Brigitte actually,
I
because
would
she was
say
so
more for me.
well,
She was more
but,
annoying.
like, in terms, yeah, for like you guys, but like in terms of the actual trends of like the graphs
Oh,
of when the
okay,
game
I
started to go
get it.
down, because Brigitte, especially for pros,
Mhm.
Brigitte was so good at everything that she basically, she literally formed the GOATS
Yeah.
meta around herself. She formed an entire meta, and she basically eliminated DPS players from the equation. And guess what? Like, guess what? Most of people like to play in
95%.
Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
I've said this on the podcast before, but I feel like the it's funny now. I'm saying things I've already said on the podcast. 6 episodes in. But the disparity between the number of attack heroes and a number of tanks and support, I
was
think
too high.
really fucked up the game. I think that at the end of the day, because okay, I've played all 6 tanks except Sigma. I don't like Sigma. I played all of them, and I have like a good grasp on all of them. And once I did that, the game didn't have anything to offer for me because I never got to play DPS because if you didn't have a tank, you were fucked. So
Yeah.
I'd always end up playing tank because, like, a lot of games I can have fun while losing, like in Halo or even Smash. If I'm losing a game, sometimes I can have fun.
You still enjoy the game.
COD, yeah, like COD, I don't give a shit if we win or lose. The only thing I give a shit about that is for XP. Other than that, I couldn't care less. But in Overwatch, I feel like winning and losing is directly tied to enjoyment.
No,
Like,
100%.
Unless you're memeing, if you're not
unless
winning,
you're
you're having
screwing
a
around.
fucking terrible
Well,
time.
no,
Yeah, you're not
if
having
you're
fun.
memeing, you're toxic and you get a week-long temp ban.
Man.
That's
Yeah.
also true. And I just
The decline of the game started when you couldn't do 6 Torbjorns on defense on Hollywood.
why? No,
That
please
was
don't.
fun.
That was the it
That
was
That was the
unbeatable.
best.
You could not
Hell.
beat 6 Torbjorns on defense in Hollywood. You could not do it.
No. Well,
It didn't
Not
matter
possible.
what. It didn't matter what your
Farah, so I
comp
could
was.
beat it. Because Farah could.
Yeah, but if the Torbjorns knew what they were doing.
Gamer.
Yeah. No.
If they
but-
had
was
good gaming
unbeatable.
chairs, you'd be done.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
No, but I definitely think like the whole GOATS comp and stuff too, because it also like I liked watching Overwatch season 1, like the Overwatch League. I enjoyed it.
I
It
did
was fun
too.
to
I
watch.
watched.
I watched like all but like I think I didn't watch the finals. Was like the only thing I didn't watch. But Overwatch season 2 was 2 meatball comps poking each other for 30
It was
minutes.
just. It was just
Yeah.
like.
So boring. Because
Yeah.
there was
It was
no
just
DPS. There was no
yeah.
flashy
That's
plays.
exactly
there
what it
nothing
was,
interesting
Will.
to watch.
Well,
It
and
was-
I'm.
Because it was just GOATs. It was 3
I-
tanks and 3 supports going.
Yeah. For the audio listeners, I banged my fist together.
Yeah.
But I like at least the only competitive scenes that I like have ever been a part of is Overwatch, and because I watched the first phase and then got bored, and then the Smash community because I'm a huge Smash boy, and Smash is the perfect game. And okay, they're different, and maybe even CS:GO, but like flashy shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
And like and I don't know. I don't feel like Overwatch is a good competitive game, and I think I agree with Lucas. I didn't think about it like that, but they pushed it way too hard competitive. because it was fun, and they should gone the more TF2 route where it's just fun.
Well, TF2's
yeah.
issue was it was all casual, and the competitive either didn't exist or was actually unsupported by the game. And once the game tried to support a competitive scene,
It
it
was too late.
was awful. They did an
not
awful job.
happen.
Yeah, but the game's been alive for 15 years,
Yeah.
so they're doing something right. And I think
TF2 and
it's
Overwatch literally took opposite paths, and it was to the detriment of both of them. TF2 destroyed its competitive scene, and Overwatch destroyed its casual scene.
Yep.
So I just looked it up. They've got 700,000 players right now.
On
Yeah.
Overwatch or
Overwatch.
TF2?
Overwatch. TF2 is like
Really?
300,000, I think.
On Twitch or like concurrent players?
Wait, how many?
Players right now? Between 700 and 800,000.
But that's not a lot for where Overwatch was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was at like 4 million.
Did you just look this
Yeah.
up,
concurrent
Lucas?
Players.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Look
There's
up,
a website
look
that
up
was
Modern
showing it.
Warfare. I want to see how many players are playing that right now.
Modern
Well,
Warfare.
the other thing too, with like, because Will, you said you're into Smash. Like I follow the League of Legends pro scene pretty heavily, and it's the same thing where like
2 million.
somebody
Yeah.
pops off every game in League.
Yeah.
And you get
Well, no,
those.
okay, it's actually
hype
1.9
moments
million.
every
but I
game.
It's
think
close
2 million.
enough. It's
Well,
close
and
enough.
in Smash and I guess League, like even I don't know about League, but in Smash at least, like when Lucas and I or me would go to tournaments and watch like the better people play,
Right.
it was entertaining to watch because it was like I don't know, I think Smash competitive is a little more fun, if that makes sense. Like they know that we're playing a
Yeah,
video
a
game,
game.
Yeah,
and
it's a little more lighthearted.
yeah, and every time I saw Overwatch, they were treating it like a sport, and like I don't know about like CS:GO kind of has the same.
Same. Well,
Yeah, I
CS:GO
agree.
and League, CS:GO League and Rainbow Six Siege are like the other three big ones. They all have that sort of same sports attitude, but they've built that up over years. League of Legends has been out for 10 years. CS:GO has been out for 8.
I guess.
It's taken them years and years to get up to that point, which I guess
Also-
Smash has been around for that long too. But
Also, it's like I don't know.
Ooh, we should
CS:GO,
talk about really quickly. Can we talk about the Smash update?
Yeah, I'm
What
down
they
for
did
that.
to Incineroar? Did you guys read read what they did to
I don't
Incineroar?
No,
follow
I haven't.
Smash.
No.
I haven't.
Somebody explain
Oh my
it
god!
to me.
Not only did they increase the knockback of all his
Oh,
I
Jesus
think his
Christ.
forward smash and his up smash,
Oh my god.
they like doubled the knockback boost that Revenge gives you. It's insane.
Oh, no.
I already hate
his
Incineroar.
Yeah.
command grab, his Lariat, his command grab, that has more knockback too now. if
Why
you
would
time
they
it
add
correctly.
that? Why?
Dude,
That's
He
not
was
Will,
even...
fine.
I am
He
coming
was
to your house.
fine.
I am coming to your house. I am ending your life.
I will just play arms and kick your ass.
You
Dude,
guys want?
No,
We
no,
should
you
throw.
won't.
We should throw a mini Smash competition this weekend.
Dude, no joke.
Yeah, if I get a
think
capture card, that'd be cool.
I would do
Um,
that. I would
at
absolutely do
max
that.
I bet right now at max revenge, Incineroar can back throw kill Pichu at 0% off the
Oh,
edge of the
probably.
stage.
Yeah.
That is bullshit.
Have
That's
you
fu-
seen
that's messed
anything
up.
about we talked we put this on the doc, but have you guys seen anything about the new fighter? Because she's kind of weird and kind of broken.
Who is
No,
she?
I
It's
haven't.
Mimi. She's from Arms. She has an ability.
Oh, the
so
punchy game.
Yeah.
The
That's
punchy
so-
fight? Okay.
her A or her like normal attack is just one arm that just springs
Like a
out and
punch.
punches, and then her B is her other arm, but she can change her arm, so she can change it to like a fast one, that hits lighter, a
Yeah, that-
medium one, and then a one that deals mega damage, right?
That makes sense. That's in arms.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But it's all ranged attacks. Because it shoots out, right?
So it's
And
just like
I
if you're halfway across the map, you're getting hit.
not terribly. There are some, like the light hitting one does do that, but it's insane compared to the reach of other characters. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, I'm sure
Like, and-
they're gonna balance it somehow. Like she'll do less damage, or it'll be slower.
I doubt they will. I don't know. They
Well,
might.
they won't.
They
release
never.
somebody
They
so
haven't.
overpowered.
Well, in casual play, like us playing, Hero is still fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Lucas
feel
knows
like-
plenty about Hero.
I feel like they would have learned a lesson with Bayonetta and
They
Smash
buffed
4.
Hero too, but
Like
not
they
a
killed.
lot.
They basically killed
Um,
Smash 4 by releasing an overpowered character.
They didn't kill Smash 4.
Bayonetta like broke the game, didn't she?
She didn't break it. She just made it like Brawl, where you needed to play Bayonetta or Diddy Kong, or it wasn't viable. And Brawl had a decent competitive scene.
Because they banned Meta
And it-
Knight.
Well, they did. Well, there
Because
were
Meta Knight
like
was
Meta Knight.
stupid.
There were like Meta Knight only and normal Smash tournaments, or like normal Brawl tournaments without Meta Knight.
Yeah.
And like there's broken characters in
Yeah, like-
Smash.
Like King DD.
In what? In Ultimate?
Yeah.
He's not
He's not-
broken. He's
yeah, he's not-
slow, but
He's
He's
for us,
annoying. He's annoying.
In like I don't think he's that great in competitive, but in casual play.
No,
King
yeah, when you're
DD,
playing with your friends
Piece
and you're
of
just
shit.
yeah.
Oh, I learned that lesson very well.
they buffed
Who
his
taught you-
suck.
Cole, did
Really?
you ever hear about our lunch table?
They buffed
No.
oh my god.
only when grounded, so
I'll tell you
not
in a
for
minute.
not for stage cucking, but they buffed his grounded suck.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this. So I kicked the shit out of Ransom
Oh my
all
god.
the time in
Oh
Smash.
my god. You don't
So
understand.
I'm the resident Smash guy in the country club. I
I would
so,
say I'm almost as educated as you.
well because I'm your sensei.
That's true. You are my sensei.
Well, so I lived with I was a freshman in college last year, so I lived with Lucas, and we played. He started not knowing anything about Smash, and now he's the perfect counter to my play style.
You made your
um,
own demons.
I'm saying perfect counter. Like it gets me so mad
You
because
won't
it's
play
just
with
like
me anymore.
Yeah, we
I
know.
will play with you. Well,
You won't willingly play with him.
No, I will because we haven't done it in a while. But I can't play my favorite character, and it's not because I'm a Persona friggin' weeb. I like Joker. I liked Joker before I played Persona. But he counters Joker perfectly. So maybe I just need to play someone else like Wolf.
Lucas,
If I go back to Wolf,
what's your favorite character to
Oh,
play against?
Incineroar,
Will?
Incineroar.
Hands
Incineroar.
down. It makes him so mad.
Oh god, I hate. Well, because
Well,
these guys,
Well, now that he's
Our senior
buffed,
year of high
it'll be
school-
worse.
our senior year of high school, I had Will,
Oh, jeez.
Andrew, and another friend of ours, Adam, who were
Mhm.
all like pretty, like I would say, above average at Smash. And you
well,
had me,
yeah. So
who was
he's
shit.
never played.
Who-
well,
I was
and-
shit.
It wasn't even like we're
Ugh.
above average. We just played like at that point I was going competitive, like playing competitive
Oh.
for our
Oh,
small town. Like trying to practice. I played every day or whatever, right? And at that point I was going competitive. And then like Andrew and our friend Adam were melee guys, like they played casually. So and Ransom just was shit.
Yeah, I had
Um,
played Brawl with my brother on the Wii when I was younger, and that was
Yeah.
literally my entire experience with the game.
Yeah. I had never played
um,
Smash up until it came out on the Switch.
Ultimate?
I think the first time playing, I played with, I was complete dog shit and I got my shit kicked in. But
I played 64 in Brawl.
I think I could put up a pretty good fight now that I have the game and I played it a long time. So
Well,
I
could
played
put up a good fight.
64 like 5
Wow.
years after. No, so many. Wait. When did I? I don't know. I played
played
64 like 10 years after it came
Uh,
out in Brawl. Like
I
2.
have I've had every Smash game since Melee
Yeah,
on every platform
I
too.
played 64 a little bit with some.
64 is
friends, too.
dog shit, by the way.
64 is not great.
No.
No.
Yeah. Melee, the gap between 64 and Melee is like
It's
is
huge.
yeah.
Dude, imagine what Melee would have been if they actually had time to finish it.
It probably would have not had a big competitive scene
Because there wouldn't
like,
be all the exploits.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
have you
really
guys
just-
seen Melee? Dude, Melee competitive is some of the best shit to watch because
it's-
it's just they're just like bouncing on the fucking screen. It's awesome.
It's funny.
Well, it's so because they've been playing the game for so long. They just
Well, and
it's
it's just
insane.
wave dashing is the stupidest thing, but it looks so cool. I don't know. I also feel like I don't know. I feel like back to the competitive scene. I feel like Smash has a lot of like players that have like personalities and like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Hungry Box, like I can name a bunch of them
Yeah.
and
I don't follow the scene, and I can name a bunch of them.
yeah, like they're more like legends than anything. And it might be because of length it's been around, but like I can't name a single Overwatch player. Or like and I cared enough where I should other than XQC and like
Muzel. Muzel.
was he's a YouTuber though. That doesn't
Yeah,
count.
he's not a professional.
No, he played competitively for Australia and they
He-
fucking
he
lost.
played
It was
in
the
the first
Yeah,
funniest
he
Cup.
thing.
did.
He
Have
played
you
in the
seen
first
that
World
video?
Cup.
Yeah.
The one
Of
where they jumped
Muzel's
off
team?
Eisenwald. Have you seen
What
the
is
Eisenwald
Muzel?
smash? Oh, that was
Muzel's
so
team just
funny.
getting destroyed by Korea.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
you
that's
can
also
hear
they
the
also ran up against Korea, which is like
yeah. Their
Jesus.
first match was Korea, and they got eradicated. You could
It was
hear the
funny.
pain in Muzel's voice. Oh, it was so funny.
It
He was
was
like,
really
"All right,"
funny.
he's like this. All right, guys, we can still win this. Let's get out there. It's like, no, you can't.
no, you can't.
It's not
You know
possible.
as
Not
you're Korean,
happening.
it's that you lost.
Also, I just want to say, like, there were some upsets and stuff, but like, Korea just dominated.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
I know
yeah.
that's like normal for like Blizzard games and like RTS and even
Video
like
games in
League,
general.
right?
Well, League has finally broken it. It's China. China's the big one now in League.
Is it?
China and Europe.
Isn't that the China #1 meme?
China #1. I thought
Yeah, I
China
think
#1
so.
was the
Because
China
Okay.
right now,
number
the
one.
two best regions in League right now are China and Europe. It's China, Europe, Korea,
See,
and North America are
it's
the
like-
big four.
In Smash, at least, it's like worldwide. Like there's a bunch of European ones that are big, and then they're like
Yeah.
Armada and like. But then you got like Mewtwo King. He's American. I don't think there's some Korean, Japanese, and Chinese players. I don't know about Chinese, but I don't think they're like #1. Like what's
Yeah.
MK Leo? I think he's American. I'm not sure.
He's Western.
Don't quote
for
me on
sure.
that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Definitely
he's
Western.
not. And he's the best right now, as far as I know.
Yeah. Well, League, you
but-
also get you get this weird thing with League where like you basically had one team. Do you guys know about SKT? Yeah, it was this one team.
Oh, the base of it.
Yeah, like it was one team and really one player. His name is Faker, and he's the best League player ever. Him and his team basically dominated the scene for like 4.5 years. And so the fact that they were practicing with other Korean teams basically made the whole Korean scene shoot ahead of everybody else. So
Yeah.
they dominated for a long time, and now finally, the last few years, people are starting to catch up. But that never really happened in Smash because you never really had one region
Yeah, you never had people
that
set
was
the bar.
insular. You never had that insular.
Well, and you
Miss.
had people that just like just shot up, but they always came down. Like it wasn't like Zero was super big and then he got defeated. Like there's always somebody that's at the top, but there's
Yeah.
always someone coming to take the throne. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
There always is.
Well, I think that will do for the podcast this week. A little disorganized, but good conversation at all. Make sure to check out the SpongeBob review. That's the only thing really I have to promote. And some other stuff coming out
subscribe.
soon,
Go
hopefully.
listen on Anchor.
Spotify, Anchor, all the
Anchor.fm.
platform. And have a good one.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
See ya.